Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Jenny and this is our Houston Smith home. So today's video, I am here with a thrift haul. So we're doing something a little bit different. I like to go to the thrift store. I haven't been going a lot lately, but I do have a few items I've picked up just over time that I thought I would share with you today. I love to thrift. Actually, I like to thrift clothes and home decor. Today's haul is just going to be home decor, but I do find a lot of clothing items also at the thrift store. So, but home decor, I'm always on the lookout to see what I can find, something that maybe I can use in my home. And so I thought I would share that with y'all, show y'all some of the things I've picked up, and then stay tuned for the end and I will show you how I styled them in my home. So maybe that'll give you some ideas. I'll try to give you some ideas of things that I always look for when I'm thrifting, and sometimes you can just find some really good deals. I will say, definitely you have to go often. There's a thrift store really close to where I do my grocery pickup at Walmart, and there's an America's thrift store just right down the street. So I go there pretty often. I try to do that like once a week, but I mean, honestly, if you can go in there more than once a week, you will find more things. Now, some days I go in there, I find nothing. Some days I go in there, I come out with all kinds of stuff. So, you know, it's really hit or miss, but it is very fun, and I have found that I really enjoy it. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with y'all. So like I said, stay tuned for the end, and I'll show you how I styled these items. And if you enjoyed today's video, let me know. Let me know in the comments if you liked today's video, so I'll know to make more like this. And I hope you'll stay tuned, and don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't want to miss any more. And we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, my first item is this little basket or this little bowl. I think it is so cute. You could use this for so many things, and I love to look at their baskets at the thrift store. They always have such a good variety, and like a lot of times stuff that you just don't see, you know, a lot. So I love this. I mean, it looked brand new. I gave $2.99 for this basket. It's got the little handles. So I thought this would be an adorable fruit basket, but I ended up not actually using it there. So stay tuned and I'll show you where I used it. This would be such a cute fruit basket. These would also be great for like organizing your pantry or just organizing in your kitchen. Just a little catch-all basket. You could decorate, like in the wintertime, I like to put pine cones and stuff like that in these baskets. So it would be super cute, and it's really big. So like I said, $2.99 for that, and I'll show you at the end what I use that for. I picked this up. I thought it was super cute. I really didn't know what I was gonna use it for. To me, it looked like a drawer organizer, but I really didn't want to put it in a drawer because it was too pretty for that. And so then I thought about some different ideas, maybe using it outside. In the summertime, we do a lot out on our back deck. We have a pool out there, and so when we have family over or the boys have birthdays in the summer, so if we're having a pool party or something like that, I thought, you know, you could put like your forks and your spoons and your napkins and stuff like that in here, maybe outside. I thought it was really cute. I even thought about maybe using that for the camper, kind of for the same reason. But I ended up coming up with another idea for this. So again, stay tuned for the end and I'll show you what I did with that. But this was $3.99. And I mean, it's very big, and there's so many different uses for this. So $3.99 I thought was a great price on that. I guess I actually pick up a lot of kitchen items, or I look for a lot of kitchen items. They always have really pretty dishes and stuff like that, which I don't need any. I try to be very intentional when I go to the thrift store because I see so many things that I think, oh, that's a good deal. Oh, that's cute. But do I have anywhere to put it? Do I have anything that I can do with it? Or I think, do I know somebody that would like that? Because, you know, otherwise you can buy so much and then you're just kind of like, what am I going to do with this? But I got this beautiful rolling pin, and it looks to me like it's a really old one, and it is so pretty. And I just thought I had to have that. I love like a little wood tone accents. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know I have my grandmother's hutch and I painted it white. So I love the contrast of wood up against that with like cutting boards and stuff like that. So anyway, that's where I usually put this, is on my grandmother's hutch. This would be beautiful in your kitchen, just on display, or on a hutch in a dining room, anything like that. But it is just so beautiful. And I gave $2.99 for this one. I thought that was a really good deal. Kind of going along with that same theme, I picked up this really big cutting board. It's got like a little leather thing there. I thought it'd be pretty to hang if you had somewhere to like hang it in your kitchen, but I don't really have anywhere to hang it. It was $3.99. It actually says Rachel Ray, so it's a Rachel Ray brand. And I just love those wood tones, and I'll show you how I like to style these, but I'll always pick up anything like this. If I see any kind of cutting boards, rolling pins, wooden accents I can use in my kitchen, I like to do that. And especially now, I don't have white cabinets. I dream of a white kitchen, but I don't have one. So I think it is beautiful in a white kitchen with white cabinets and white countertops and all that to use wood accent. This might very well be my favorite thing I have ever thrifted. If you know me in real life, you know that I want an adult size Peacock chair. I would love to have a vintage Peacock chair, and I haven't ever run across one. I've seen some for sale lately on Marketplace, but there's such a market for them now for like renting them out for showers and parties and stuff like that. So now they're like outrageously expensive. I dream of walking into the thrift store one day and finding one of these for like $25. I've seen people say they have, but not me. I've never seen a full-size one in the thrift store. But anyway, this is one of the little mini ones. It's perfect like for a little plant stand. You could put a faux plant, a real plant, diffuser. I like to sit my diffuser on it. It fits perfectly. This was in perfect shape. I paid $2.99. They had another one, which I left sitting on the shelf. And then I came home and I saw on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, these are selling for anywhere between $15 and $25. So I was like, why did I leave that? But anyway, I wanted this one definitely for myself. But that's another thing, you know, you can look at stuff at the thrift store, and sometimes you can resell it and make a pretty good bit of money on it. So sometimes I think about that. If I, you know, see something I think is a great deal, but I know I can't use it, you know, that's something else to think about. But I love this. I love it. It's like my favorite find. $2.99. I just wish it was life size. These I have become obsessed with. You have probably seen in a lot of my other videos, if you've watched any of my home tours, I decorate for every season with these brass candlesticks. I love brass candlesticks. I have picked up so many of these at the thrift store, but I also have a whole other collection that were my husband's grandmother's. So those are very special. And then these I just picked up at the thrift store, but I have so many different ones. And I paid anywhere from $1.99 to $3.99, depending on the size. Like the bigger ones were $2.99, $3.99, and then the smaller ones were like $1.99. But I love to decorate with these. I usually put them on my fireplace, but at one time, if you follow me on Instagram, you might have been around for that. This was a dining room, and now it has turned into my office. So when this was the dining room, I would use them to decorate my dining room table, because we never used this dining room very much at all. So I loved this room, and I love to decorate it, but we never used it. So I use it so much more now as an office, but I'm getting off track. Let's get back to it. But these brass candlesticks, I love them. I always pick them up. I cannot pass them by if I see them. And that's a wonderful place to get them, is at the thrift store. Next, I picked up this little guy. I have a Keurig, and if you've seen my videos before, you know I always put a mug out and just leave it sitting on my Keurig for decoration, depending on the season, or I'll just have a plain mug or whatever, but I always have one just sitting there. So I thought this was perfect for Easter coming up and for spring. I just thought it was really cute. It's a really big mug. I love the size of it. Super cute. I paid $1.99. And so that's what I will do with that. I'll just have it sitting out on my Keurig during the springtime and around Easter. So I thought that was adorable. And the last thing I'm going to show you today, like I said, this is a pretty small haul. And I just sort of picked out some of the things that I've bought in the last couple of months. And that way I could just show you. And I'll try to just collect things as I go, because like I said, it's hit or miss from one week to the next if you find anything. And so I may just collect things up. If you enjoyed this, let me know and I can do another one. This is the last thing. It's a really big throw pillow. It's actually like feather pillow. What I like to call a good choppy pillow. You can chop it. That's what I look for. I love a good choppy pillow, and I look for a zipper. So if it has a zipper and it has a cover, then you can take that cover off and wash it, because I'm kind of picky on things like that. Like if I'm gonna use it, it has to be washable. So if this is a perfect insert, okay, it was $1.99, and then you can order very inexpensive covers off of Amazon and put any kind of cover you want on this. But this was a really nice like velvet. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's like a really soft velvet material. And like I said, I could take the cover off and wash it, so I'm comfortable with that. And it is a very good choppy insert. So that is what I like to look for when I look at pillows at the thrift store. And also, you know, throws and blankets and things like that. As long as I can bring it home and wash it, then I'm okay about it. But I know a lot of people are kind of picky about stuff like that at the thrift store and clothes and stuff. But if I can wash it, I'm good with it. So that is the last thing today as far as my haul goes. So now I'm just gonna kind of take you around my home. I'm gonna show you how I style these things. And so I hope that you will stay tuned. This is how I currently have my little peacock chair styled. I have it in my bedroom. I just set this diffuser in it. This diffuser came from Target, and also the Young Living Desert Mist diffuser will fit in there too. I've tried that, and so I currently just have it styled like this with a little greenery and then some of my essential oils sitting there with it. This would also be an adorable plant stand. As you can see, I just have a faux plant sitting there. I'm not very good with house plants. I have one and I struggle to keep it alive. But anyway, I just set a faux plant in here to kind of give you an idea, but you could totally put a real plant. It would be so cute. So this is what I ended up doing with the little wicker bowl. I used it for some extra storage in my boys' bathroom for their toilet paper. They needed some extra toilet paper in there, handy for them. And so we redid this bathroom last year. I love it so much. We made this little shelf. That's where their Highland cow stays. We made that out of some barn wood from my papa's barn. And then we shiplapped this wall. It turned out so cute. But anyway, that's beside the point. That is what I used the bowl for. And of course, if you have watched any of my other videos, you know these are always out at my house. And so this is just a way that I styled them. Right now, this is kind of in my winter decor. At Christmas time, you saw them with red candles. These candles are Hearth and Hand, and they are the best candles. I really love them. Now, I do not burn these candles when my boys are home. I have thought about getting some battery-operated ones that I could just have that flicker going all the time and be comfortable with them. Now these throw pillows like this can go anywhere. I just have it thrown here in my egg chair right now. Sometimes it goes on the couch. Sometimes I have it on the bench at the foot of my bed. But just a good, neutral, cozy throw pillow can go anywhere. Here's a look at what I have done with the rolling pin. Like I said, this is my grandmother's hutch, and I like to just do a little bit of pops of color on there, and especially a little bit of wood tone since I painted it white. And so you can see I have the cutting board out there, and then I think that rolling pin just gave it the perfect pop of color and just a little accent there. I just threw it on a Hearth and Hand towel, and I just love how it turned out. Here's a look at what you can do with those cutting boards. I like to just sort of turn them up and use them as kind of a backdrop. In this case, I'm using it here in my coffee station. These are great to cover up outlets and cover up things maybe that you don't want to be seen in your kitchen. I just did it here in this corner. I don't know, I just felt like it gave it a little cozy look. And then here is where I changed out my coffee mug. I was telling you I always keep a mug on my Keurig at all times. So I just changed it out to the little bunny rabbit. That will be perfect for Easter, and I just think that's so cute. And I love having a mug out there for the different seasons. So this is what I ended up doing for now with this little tray. I couldn't decide exactly what I wanted to do with it, but my kids eat very quick
quick snacky breakfast. Usually in the mornings they don't want anything big. They just want something like this, a bar, a Pop-Tart, you know, something easy and quick. So I put all of their breakfast options in this little tray and I'll keep it in my pantry. But also I can just sit it out. This is what I'm calling my pantry. It's actually just an old hutch that I painted and put here in my office, and we just use it just to store extra food and snacks, especially like they're things that they're going to take for school. I really need to rework it and redo it. It's nothing fancy, but you'll see I have some baskets in here and I just have some different snacks. So I can easily pull that out in the morning and they can just pick what they want, or they can just come in here and get it. It's kind of a mess right now, but I use this for extra storage, and I would love one day to just completely redo it. And that is a wonderful place to find stuff, is at the thrift store. Find baskets and things like that that you can use in spaces like this.
Alrighty, that is it for my video today. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, make sure and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Y'all let me know what you like. Let me know what you like to see. Any videos that you would like for me to make, I'd be happy to do it. And I'm just so happy you're here. I'm thankful that you are following along, because I'm really enjoying this new journey. I'm really enjoying making the videos, and I'm just happy you're all here with me. So I hope that you will come back next week and see what we get into, and we will see you then. Bye.